All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's tab and pen time. Get that tab and get that pen ready to go because we had some fun today. You get to stay with me for a while. Why? This is Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. What do we have to do? Change your life. But I need that tab and pen in front of you, okay? Please tell me what I'm holding. What am I holding? Come on. What am I holding? You're going to say a credit card. Here's the problem with rules and tools. Because of your lack of knowledge, I'm sorry to say you back yourself in a corner. I want you to find out how you can basically get off the national mailing list, okay? So let's write down national mailing list. That's important to understand. All credit cards and credit bills need to be an automatic payment. I want you to write down auto payment. I want you to go paperless. The problem what you have today is you're being sold on a mailing list because you allowed it. When they receive mail at home, they don't leave you alone. Got it so far? So in other words, you receive mail in the mail. What does it mean? You're on the national mailing list. And everything you do, you turn around and kind of screw it up. I want these on auto payment. But then I want you to understand what we set up basically late 70s, part of 80s. It's called a fast pay, a quick pay. So let's write down auto payment, okay? Let's write down paperless, get off the national mailing list. These are rules and tools you're going to learn to master. And what we're going to do, we're going to make an extra payment. Let's say you're making the minimum payment. You're at 80%, you're jacked up on your card, 80% or more. You made the minimum payment. That's all I want you to do. Creditor's going to give you excuses. Why you couldn't get increases or blah, blah, blah. It's lies. Under the Federal Lending Act, they're going to give you 6 excuses. They do it to everybody. Now, I'm not here to be an attorney because I'm the guy who helped set up the system in the first place. If you're going to bring down the debt to ratio, which you need to do to 29%, you're going to make an extra payment. Every other day, let's say you have an extra $20. Instead of buying whatever you buy, or pay that bill $20 down. Make multiple payments. Back in the 80s with Ken Yarbrough and I and Harold Stokes, what we wanted to do is basically make little payments so it made the score go up faster and faster. Remember, about 48 years ago, I'm the one who created what's called rapid score for your mortgage companies. That was my concept as well. Then it was gifted money. When we start doing this little payment thing, it made the score go up and away. Now I need you to write down a rapid rescore. There's also called rapid refresh. So let's understand, when I designed this for TRW, we became a Spirit in 96, they're kind of screwing it up. It's like the picture you'll see right here. They're going to show you that picture that was on the email today. All right, it's very simple. See, that's like, I paid it down and I still got denied. You see, the problem you have is how you pay things down. You got to stimulate the system as well. I want you to be fast pay, quick pay. I want you to be fast pay, quick pay, okay? As we set up different ways to do budgeting and everything else and goal setting, we're going to show you how to do safety money and reserve some money on the side anyway. You're going to have a side reserve, okay? But again, we'll get into that later on. This is your future. This is where you screwed up. I'm going to say you all screwed up. Sorry, you might not like the truth, but it's the truth. How did you screw up? Your lack of knowledge is our silliness. We're kind of silly. We follow stupid. We follow dumb. So what do? This is a $50,000 card. Would you like 2 of those? See, that wouldn't help your credit, believe it or not. It will not help it as much as you want to. You want 8 of these. They're $10,000. The way that we designed this system was the oldest card, and the 29% rule and tools. So understand that, write down 29% rule and tools. Because what you do is you jack up credit, you back yourself in a corner. So if we're going to get to the American dream, which is going to be family, God and family, and basically income. We're going to base on income. I don't want you to keep listening to that silly stuff out there. I want to be rich. Look at me. I bought this $300 million property. Who are you talking to? All right? Nobody can really do that. I mean, a couple of people, yeah. I've written checks for millions and billions of dollars, but I'm not going to say, look at me. I'm going to talk to you. Every one of you need help. Blah, blah, blah doesn't get you help. It goes blah, 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 okay? What do? Okay? If this is $10,000, which it is, how much can I use? Let's write down $2,900. Write it down. If you take this to 30%, you will be in the yellow on the dashboards, yellow. That's what it is. If you take it to 50%, which most of you do, it's now in the red. It's on fire. See, you got to realize, I got turned down. Now you paid my bills, paid it down. Hey, we have to understand how it works. You have a 524 rule for even Chase Bank. So again, we want 1 of these, but we want 7 of these. The goal is we set up for 11 accounts, believe it or not, 11 accounts. house card, whatever, maybe the grocery store, gas card, and about 7 of these other cards. You have to realize the rules and tools have been in place since day one, but no one wanted to tell you. Nobody wanted to tell you besides me. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years, online or in person. So you can get stuck with me 6 days a week if you want to play. But again, this is why I need you to help me help you. This is live on TikTok. It's great. It's fantastic. What do we do today? You DM me. You click the link below in my bio. Get to know me. Give me all your followers. Because why? I'm gaining about 1,000 followers a day. I need 10,000 followers. If you help me, I'll help you. Is that a deal? Can we shake hands on that? Let's help each other. Let's change the world. Because Ray Reynolds is on TikTok now. And we're going to blow it up. I want to be number 1. Maybe I'll be on 1 to 10. I don't know. I'm going to try. Long as I'm trying, I'm not what? I'm dying. I'm still going to be here today. Take a picture. Your future is up to you. Okay? You're 35 to 75 years old. I'm going to say you blew it. Sorry. I'm just going to tell you what you need to do right. And I'm going to tell you what to do. I don't go, you can do this. No. I'm going to tell you what to do and you're going to follow through, period. You're going to follow through and do what I tell you to do. Sorry. I don't give you options because I make millionaires and billionaires. I don't have time for blah, blah, blah. I will give you rules and tools. I need you to follow them. Like I just gave you the rules and tools on credit as well. Then the excuse will be, well, I had to jack up the code, Ray. I lost my job. So what? All right, get another job. So what? We all go through bad days, bad weeks, months, bad years. These don't fluctuate. Write it down. These do not fluctuate. All that blah, blah, blah out there not telling you the rules and tools because they don't know. They don't know because they weren't there to set it up. I was. They don't fluctuate. The POT time is up to $100,000. And they're unlimited. American Express will tell you up to $1 million. So that means you jacked up the wrong damn card. You jacked up the wrong damn card. What's wrong with you? These don't work. You can't turn them up. You see, you got to realize, like I said, tab and a pen time. Why? If you write something down, the way God designed this, our hands, our ears, our eyes, and our body, we record. This is a brain. This is a recording device. You can memorize things. That's the goal. This has to be habit forming. Habit forming. You got to quit watching the bouncing ball going, oh, I'm going to do this. Stop. You've had the same rerun every day, yesterday and the day before. Now we're going to change. There's your future. There's your future. Go by the Wendy's restaurant today. Go inside. Where's the owner? Can I talk to the owner? There's no owner. This is a management company. You see, what I always did is I wanted to get businesses on, when even I ran my businesses, I ran and created the largest satellite distributorship manufacturer in the world at one time. But then I had all these businesses on the side too. See, this is auto income. I started the largest donor chain at one time. What do we do? Printing companies, everything else. My first book literally is on payphones. Payphones a long time ago. All right, of the auto income. Payphones. Okay, laundromats, car washes. Now they're out there, you need a laundromat car. Who wants to work at a laundromat of cars? Nobody does. Nobody does. But if you own it, you're doing auto income. If you own it, you control the money. And then what do? We get the honey, which is the house and the car. So there's your future. I hope you listen today. We're going to play my way. Why? Because your way sucks. Sorry, but it's true. So what are you going to do? This is live for you. Live, live, live. In the beginning, quit taking pictures. It's a waste of the time. Listen and focus on the things I tell you to focus on anyway. I'm going to get you past go. If you listen and you do what you're told to do, all right, I'll get you to millionaire status. I'll even guarantee that too. Guarantee it. Is that right? But you got to follow through and you got to learn to play the game to win. That's the ultimate goal for all of us. We play to win. I like to win. Don't you like to win? Just tune in home, whatever. I don't know what this is advertising or what. So should I say, just turn in. I'm supposed to say this? Okay. All right. Just tune into home, bus, car. And then there's bank. They're called Snap Loan Finance. Okay. Up to 5,000. Believe they have soft credit. Okay. I'm not going to read it because to me that's crap. Crap. Okay. I'm not going to tune into blah, blah, blah. Someone else's crap. Okay. It's a soft poll. I don't care about soft poll. This person doesn't have any idea and a clue what they're trying to say anyway. It's crap. Okay. Did you hear what I just said? It's crap. Crap. You want to hear it again? Crap. Okay. I don't like crap. Okay. I like the real rules and tools. I don't care about the soft poll right now. The problem is we got to talk to you. When you hear somebody, I made $1 million. Okay, goody. Well, I got the billion over here. Who cares? What can you do for me? If you don't get the foundation down to rules and tools, it's a bunch of hooey. It's a bunch of hooey. It's BS. So now you're going to do what I ask, okay? It's simple. Write down, see it, believe it, go get it. See it, believe it, go get it. See, I create millionaires and billionaires. You want to be next? It's very simple. We're not going to worry about some soft pull, some ding dong trying to blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it. The truth is rules and tools, flat out. Structure builds finance and builds the dream. Write it down. You got a choice today. Change. And quit doing what you do today because it sucks. There's me in 1981. Cut to the chase. White man can jump. That's only 13 feet. I had the fastest kick in art and highest kick on planet Earth. You heard of planet Earth before? But I like goodies. You like goodies? My goodies are Lamborghinis and Ferraris and goodies. See, the problem with that silly thing over here, blah, 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 he's going to create inquiries for himself when he needs to be a CFO for the corporation. For what? What? CFO for the corporation. You're entitled to 6 inquiries in 180 days anyway. That's it. That's how we designed the system, damn it. You got a choice to play and learn to win. Not blah, blah, blah. The rules and tools. Everything's called a goodie. You like goodies? I love goodies. But we're going to do it my way because your way, you had your chance. You had your chance. And I want you to do one thing today. Look in the mirror and say, you're fired. I want you to fire yourself. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What did you do? You jacked it up, got stuck, you couldn't get any more. Why would you bring the pain home? I didn't get a home. I could eat out of a freaking trash can. I didn't get that family like everyone else did. It pissed me off. So I'd study. I needed to be the smartest person I could meet. Maybe that's why the government sucked me into a program at 14 years old. Play my way. Your way what? Sucks. Well, let's go back to this picture. Now, there's 5 islands in Huntington Harbor. I had Coral Cay, Seascape, and Portofino Cove. So 3 of the islands to play with the properties and the yachts and the goodies in the backyard. Where you park yours? But they don't belong to me. When I studied, okay, the Rockefellers, they were my favorite. We talk about Kennedys and Hiltons and all the other stuff. That's fine. They build real legacies. You're not building a legacy today. You should be fired from yourself. Sorry. When I created the Winning the Game of Business, I was 15 years old. I got it out there when I was 16. I got $1 million in the bank. The bank. What did you do? That's about it. The problem is I didn't go to high school. I was in college at 14 years old, driving a Lamborghini, but it's not mine. You want to play? You want to get real? Let's repackage you. You. Write down me. You got a choice today. It's up to you to listen. And some of you from the earlier today, even earlier this morning, now, hey, Ray, I did this back there. I know you. You were at the bottom of it all the time. I was the 2nd largest advertiser in California. My 4 events per week. So understand something. You'll find out, and you can verify me, everything I say and do. It's the truth. If you want to reach the goal, it's up to you. 37 million millionaire billionaires. 37 billions too. 50 million people I've analyzed. Before we go blah, blah, blah to go get some low in softball, I don't care. Until I analyze you and tell you what you need to do, it's blah, blah, blah to me. So understand today, winning the game of business. Do you want to win? Do you want to win? Yes or no? It's that simple. What you've done so far sucks. I don't like it. Okay? And believe me, I will get you to $1 million to $1 billion if you just do what you're told. That's all you got to do. Do what you're told. Play. Let's win. 1976. We're going to go to the board. You got your tablet and pen? Come on, Mark. Come on, Lewis. Get your tablet and pen. Let's go. You're probably going, what are you doing? No, stop it. It's ridiculous. We're going to write down right here 1984. Then we're going to write down 1985. We're going to write down and understand something right now. Okay? Write down the word banks. Banks. They're bankrupting 21,000 locations. Currently, a branch is a corporation. They use corporations owning corporations. This is our 1984 method. They haven't changed it. Cities and states. You got 50 corporations called states, then cities. They're what? They're so smart. They create a Chapter 9 bankruptcy, public record, non-WBC attorney. They get to bankrupt the debt in front of you. Did you ever figure out how they did it or look and get curious or something? You didn't do that. Why? Don't you get tired of being a duck and a sheep? When they sue you, you got a duck. Blah, blah, blah. No. All right? Ray Reynolds is going to get pissed off, motivated, and change this world. I'm going to change your world. I'm going to rock you, sock you, and pull you up to hell and get you a millionaire status because what you do today is yuck. I don't like it. Quit listening to I'm rich. That's called dumb. Well, I did this. I don't care what you did. What can you do for me? Me. Your goal is me. Write down me, which means you. Here's our problem. Your problem is no one wants to pay tax. Tough. Pay it. Pay tax. We have to. The problem is, do we have to? Because you don't know how to play the game to win. What does this mean? We go up here. You ready? I hope you're writing down SS5. SS5 equals, okay, SSN equals 1040 tax return. Okay? That's just the truth. When someone says don't buy a house and they own a $50 million house, it's called silly. It makes no sense. It's like, it's double talk. It's crap. I don't like crap. God gave me a gift to help you. Accept the gift. Do what you're asked to do and told to do. Your problem is you. It's been you ever since day one. You didn't bother to learn rules and tools. That's simple. You got your SSN. Oh, goody. You're probably like me. I was 14 to go get one. I went into the social administration department. They said, pick up a form, fill it out. All right, what am I doing? Bah, bah, bah. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, turn it in. Oh, goody. Here you go. That's what you did. Why did you not challenge her like I did? I challenge everything. Always have. Lady, ma'am, I said, ma'am, her name was Pam. Pam, can you do me a favor? Explain why this is SS5. SS5. That's what I got. Crap. She doesn't even realize it says SS5 on the form. She works there. Why am I doing this? Oh, I got to the point. Let me get the manager. Ooh, okay. I'm asking him intelligent questions too. What do I get? By the time he can't answer a question intelligently, all he could say is very simple. You have to. What kind of crap is you have to? See, you got a choice. Do you want to change your life or not? What you did is you had reruns every friggin' day. Stop it. Stop it. The form is an SS5. You did it yourself at 14 or 16, or mommy did it at the hospital. Because Nixon took the gold standard out. Nixon took what? August 71 took the gold standard out? So that means every woman at the hospital has a baby going, he. The baby's born. She's got to sign the form, or the husband does. We have to sign the SS5 form for the SSN because we were born. We're bonded up to $35 million apiece. We're property of them. And you don't want to pay tax. What about the roads? What about the police? What about the fire station? What about the school? How about we do this? Let's pay as much tax as we have to. As much as we have to. There's a big difference. But again, you got to decide something today. I'm on TikTok now. I'm on TikTok. You wait till I blow this up. I'm going to become #1 on TikTok, and the world's going to follow Ray Reynolds and the Ray Reynolds movement because we're going to change the world. You want to help? You want to play? Let's play my way. It's simple. Oh, we got an SSN. What do we got? Oh, goody. A 1040 tax return. So we're taxed. Now, here's the thing. Here's your problem, okay? I don't believe you know your numbers. I think you're doing a very lousy job. Isn't that terrible? All right. I don't know if it's a freeway sign or what. All right. Lousy job. What does this mean? Okay. You need to know your numbers. You and I are going to get on that phone. We're going to do a blueprint call, a little one or a big one or whatever you want. You are going to change your life because I said so. I'm going to do it with you for you. This stops today. Stops today. Do you need income? Let's write it down. Okay. Do you, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, do you need 6420 or do you need $10,000 of income? And here's Billy Bob going, I need 10,000. Billy, but I don't even know because he hasn't done his numbers yet. He hasn't done his numbers yet. What does this mean? If we don't focus on numbers of income, how can we figure out where we're trying to go? Nick, are you playing with this or something I should worry about here? We're okay? We're okay? Are we okay? Nick, are we okay? Yeah, okay, sure. That didn't sound positive. Did you think that sound positive? Okay. I want you to focus what I do. It's simple. As long as I can take care of my bills, my wife and my 6 kids and my grandkids, I'm okay. I'm okay. As long as I have a little extra in the bank, I'm okay. Now I can get corporation divisions and structure. Now. I can play the game to win. What's on that screen right there? Winning the game of business. If you don't focus on family first and income, I think it's, sorry, I'm going to say dumb because I'm allowed to use the other word. I was told I can't use the word, okay? So what do? Family. This is God, family, and pay your bills. Pay your bills. Pay your bills. If we can do that, we're okay. We're okay. Then we go to corporate division process. Then we can build the dream. Unfortunately, what most of you did is very simple. You took your credit, you jacked it up, got stuck, you couldn't get any more. You couldn't get any more. Why? Because you didn't know the rules and tools and the foundation of this. It's simple. We have a choice. Do we need $64.20 or $10,000 a month? What do you need as income to pay your bills and know your numbers? Know your numbers. Because right now, I don't believe you do. Okay? Now, listen to what I'm going to say. Listen very carefully. Your income is your lifestyle. Income is lifestyle. Write it down. Income is what? Lifestyle. So again, income is what? Lifestyle. Or lifestyle. Now, we're going to offset tax. How do we do that correctly? But again, I'm not here to be CPA an attorney. I want you to do tax balancing. We're going to play my way. Your way, sorry, I'm going to say it sucks. You're going to write down you here. You. Okay? Then if you have a spouse, you're going to write another you. There's 2 U's. Fantastic. You became one. Wow. Isn't that good? For me, under God's eyes, we became one. We became one. That's the goal. We became one. Now, that's God's eyes. Everything else from now on, separate. Separate everything you do. Credit, house, car, everything you do. If he gets sued, they sue her. They sue her. They sue him. This is ridiculous. No. We're going to make sure you protect your what? Family. You have to protect your family. Because if you don't, what happens? Oh, blah, 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 every day. So let's understand something. Okay? You're going to have 3 divisions of you. Write it down. You're going to understand the possibility and the capability of what you can actually do. Okay? And that's the very important thing to understand. Now, we're going to put house here. Okay? House. We're going to put the word car, registered owner, lien holder. We are going to repackage your life. As someone said this morning, hey, I remember for Repackaging America. He got an LLC and a nonprofit, all those pieces. That was the goal. If we build foundation, we can build the dream. If we understand the division process, we can finance the business and never bring the pain home. Isn't that okay? We do it my way. That's the ultimate goal. All right. So what do we do here? 85. This is corp to corpse. And what do? Right now, what do? Branches. They file this bankruptcy. They're bankrupting branches because they don't need them anymore. They actually signed a 100-year lease. So here's the IRS. IRS is right here. Fantastic. And we got to pay tax. The banks are doing tax balancing. So the difference is you're going like, okay. Let's understand the rules and tools. I won't say force you, but I'm going to make sure you understand rules and tools, and you're going to do it my way. If you want me to get to millionaire status with you, it's my way. All right, I will tell you what to do, and you will follow, and you will do exactly what I tell you to do. You do your way, and do your way. How good has that been so far? How good is doing your way works? Half of you screwed up. 80% of you screwed up. No. We stop. Husband and wife, we're one. But again, what do? We protect our assets. We got to make sure we don't bring the pain home. Assets for here, and here. Now, we're going to make sure we draw a blueprint tonight. Again, I'd like to do the blueprint with you privately so I can go through past, present, and future. Would that be okay? So let's understand. Let's do this. Now, let's say I got an LLC, right? Oh, goody. All right, I got an LLP. Oh, goody, goody. Oh, I got a C Corp, an S Corp. Oh, goody, 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 goody. And I have a nonprofit or a PC. Okay. Here's the type of corporations you can have. That's it. That's the type of corporation you have. You got 6 types. So what you got today? I don't care what you have. I care that you set it up the right way under the division process. Again, we can add other things to it as well. We get to play the game. Write it down, 3 divisions. I have a 730 credit score. I need 75,000 for my fourplex, for a fourplex. All right, what's the fastest way to do that? First of all, I need to do 2 things, K-Money. I need you to let me analyze you. Now, that 75,000 you need, I'd like to get you a line of credit, but I don't know if you're going to be positioned. That line of credit can make 90 days. If we use a credit card, I don't like it, but could we do it? Yes, we could. But again, there's different ways to do this because you want 75,000 now. You see, is your 730 real? It probably is, but understand something. Don't never take things personally. Okay? Here's 200,000 on 4 Chase cards. Would that give you 75,000? Yeah, it would. Could you close the escrow in the fourplex? See, based on where he's at, fourplex in California is good because it's basically not commercial. 5 units and above are commercial. So we could actually play that game. But again, what I would do, see, I don't know what his purpose is. The purpose should be elderly care, hospice house. That's right. Because a grant's going to be up to $100,000 a month per unit. He can make $400,000 to the nonprofit and go here hire himself. If you don't have a job, you need some money, get a nonprofit, get some grant money. Hire yourself and go play and help people. What a concept. Help people. Help people. You know, when I got 2.6 billion of corporate structure, 26, I thought it was going to happen in a year. Why? I watched everybody when I was a kid, they retired and they got fat, ugly, and died. That's what happened. I thought it's going to happen to me. I realized God has saved my life so many times to help people. The more I give, the more I get. Getting the 3.7 billion structure wasn't hard, but it's not my money. I'm never going to say I'm rich. I think only stupid people say I'm rich. The IRS hears that, they're going to pierce your veil. They'll come and get you. The IRS, hey, they're in charge. So let's not play I'm going to do tax. Whoa, what? I don't have to pay tax. Excuse me. We all got to pay tax, like it or not. Let's pay as much as we have to. There's a big difference here. Now, let's draw this square right here. Come on. Let's understand 84, it was corpse to corpse. All right, 85, it changed for me. I created the division process. I am Ray Reynolds, the Godfather credit, Pastor Reynolds, hey you, all right, Dr. Reynolds, whatever you want to call him, that's up to you. Be nice, please. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Come on down. Well, let's understand. If I got an LLC and I got 3 properties, like that fourplex right there, here's his problem. He's going to get a fourplex in whatever business he has, and I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. Now, we're going to say this here. Let's pretend we have a piece of property here. So let's draw little houses under this. Very simple. The fourplex, he probably has an LLC. Okay, fantastic. Oh, goody. And when one of those people in those 4 units slip and fall and sue you, they screw it all up. Ah! You're a duck and a sheep. You're a duck and a sheep. Let's go, bah, 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 quack, quack some more. That's what we all do. See, that fourplex, listen carefully, needs to be in a division process. I create a division process, okay? So he would take one of these divisions here and get a fourplex. Got it? 4 pieces. Now, I want him to write a form down that I created in 1989. It's called assignment of mortgage. Assignment of mortgage. All my forms are out there in the stationery stores years ago. Simple. Assignment of mortgage. He'll get 1 mortgage. Then I want to teach him how to become the bank. I want him to do assignment of mortgage to 4 people. Do you realize if you do my assignment of mortgage on a unit like that, you increase the income by 40% within 90 days, and you play to win the game of business. But again, that's just me. Now, for me, I had literally simple. I had my jack-in-the-box. Well, that pen sucks. Okay, let's get another one. So here, what do you? I had my jack-in-the-box. Wow, goody. Here's a jack-in-the-box. Here's my 31 flavors. Here's my Subway. You see, when I developed and created the division process, I created a line of defense. Write down the line of defense. Come on, right now. That means it gets to manage the divisions. Manage. Each division has its own credit file. Its own what? Credit file. A Spirit, Treasure, and Equifax, and it can build up to $1 million of credit. See, what they're teaching you out there in the blah, 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 get all these LLCs and all these corporations, blah, 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 blah. That's from the 80s. Well, they got to grow up and do it the right way. A corporation is on Secretary of State's website. Secretary's website's right there. There's your corp, there's your LLC, there's your piece, there's your SEC, whatever, your officer. And you're on the bank account. They sue that, sue you. Congratulations. We're going to play my way. Why? What did I say earlier? Please don't take offense. I think your way sucks. That's just what I believe. I created something next in 85. In 1985, I wanted books for dummies. That's what I wanted to call it. But that was already taken. I couldn't call it books for dummies. Someone else did that. Okay. So I created the Millionaires Founders Kit. Now, one of you this morning, all right, you go basically, you click the link below. What you should go do is basically go to the bio, and you have this click link as well. That's where you should do it because you got one book versus all 12. And now it's into actually 11 books, okay? So we got to get that corrected for you, and you get to call the office right away. No problem. What does this mean? I wanted to create something that helped people build the foundation of a corporation. When I developed the Founders Kit, Millionaires Founders Kit, okay, 1985, by the way, updated all the time. It is the true blueprint of success. And on the right side, take a picture. That was sold at the Bonaventure, okay? Sold at Long Beach Marriott, Orange County Hilton, and also Ontario as well. 4 events every week for 32 years. It was $5,000 a set. That is the full blueprint, literally blueprint of success with 1,000 rules and tools, and you master every piece. That'll get you where you need to go. And then from there, I have a problem. You know what my problem is? You buy my book, you're stuck with me. You buy anything, you're stuck with me. I wrote it. I've written 67 books so far. This is a book. What do? You're stuck with me. I'm going to read you a story. I cannot sell you something unless I'm part of it with you. I think about a box of books is a bunch of hooey. Watching people spend $6,000 and they get an empty box and all this crap. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to give you crap. I want you to understand, number one here, building wealth and financial freedom. Foundation forms. The multiple stock, you understand, every entity or corporation or LLC has one of these books. This is the Bible of the corporation, the Bible. There's minutes and bylaws. Minutes and bylaws. Again, how do you manage the resolutions? The goal setting. The goal what? Setting. Again, 38 steps to reach a goal. That's all it takes, by the way, if you didn't know that. 38 steps. It's winning the game of business. And from there is the blueprint of success, the Millionaires Founders Kit. Now let's watch what happens next. Book 2, Volume 2, Level 2, Building More Wealth and Protecting Assets. Overview with me, okay? Set up corporate credit reports. Is that important? I'm the guy that set up the dashboards in 87 for Spirit, Treasure, and Equifax using tax ID. Maybe you want me to do it for you. The techniques to fill out applications and manage multiple corps. Because you're going to have more than one corp. You're going to have about 3 by the time I'm done with you. Because why? We're going to get to millionaire. So what do? Reach in the finish line and raise the bar. How about nonprofit? Nonprofit gives you the golden ticket to literally get grant money right away. As long as it's filed this year and you go after it next year for this year. Which means it's actually filed the year before, which is kind of fun as we play the game to win. So let's understand something today. I want to change the world. Is that okay? Can you help me? Can you help me, please? Can you share my live with everybody you know? Share the live. Get them to know me. Because believe me, I will change your life. I'm going to change yours. And I'll guarantee it. But I want to change the world. I don't want just a little piece. What are we going to do? This book is called Starting Out Right. I wrote this in dedication to Harold Stokes, one of my attorneys, mentors, and professors years ago. He's passed, he's in a better place. So it's dedicated to him because he wanted me to change the world back then too. So let's understand something. This is to help the kids in high school and college to set up their credit file and give them their first credit card. Here's all the rules and tools. By the way, you need a copy too. Click the link below. All right, basically all you have to do is very simple. Click the link below. And what are you going to do? All right, They're going to sell it to you for $10. Pay the $10. Simple. Click the link below. Check the bio. All right. And what do? It's very simple. Get rid of the link key. The link key. That's all you got to do. $10. I want every one of you today to buy one of these today. Now. I want it in your hands right away. I want you to help your kids. I want you to set up the credit file, and I'll set up the first credit card for them for free. Is that okay? Every one of you need that today. Not next week. Today. Now. It's $10. Now. Got it? That's what I want you to do. All right, because I want you to follow through every step of the way. Now, everybody's got a sad story to tell. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, nobody cares. I got born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. Oh, goody, they didn't want me. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. And every time she did something to use and abuse, her eyes went red. She was the devil's wife. Nobody cared. Me, it's simple. It's a mindset. If you ever talk to me and ask me how I'm doing, I'm going to say the same thing in all my life. Always good. No one steals my peace. I fight through the pain every day. Mindset. If I can touch it, I can kick it. I can see it, believe and go get it. See, you got to get to the thing that's basically habit forming. The routine you have today needs to change. You need to add some pieces to it. My way. You're going to see it. It means house. Don't have one, I'll help you get one. Simple. It means car. It's registered to you. What are you doing? We watch these billboards on the freeways. We watch all the TV and I call them, bloodsucker attorneys on TV. And what do we got? They want to sue everybody. Today, you're going to write down some rules and tools. I'm going to package you my way so you can get to million and some of you to billion if you want. Your driver's license, your insurance registration today. Driver's license, insurance registration today, address change today, right away. Change the address to a P.O. box now, today. I don't care how you do it today, not tomorrow. The registration of your car, you're going to have 3 divisions of you. We're going to design a system that makes sure you don't bring the pain home. We're going to go here now. We're going to create 3 divisions of me. 3 divisions of me. Let's write down 3 divisions of me. Now, I want you to understand something. I'm going to show you chapter 18 that says a corporation is a legal person, public record, again, not here to be shape an attorney. What happens is if you do a division of me under the corporation, because the corporation is a legal what again? I'll show you from there. This is for contracts. This is for contracts. Let's put this for basically supply equals cash credit. Let's put this for credit cards. Okay? The reason you have bad credit, most of you, or something screwed up on your file, is you jacked up your credit cards. You screwed it up. You jacked up these, got stuck, couldn't get any more. That's what you had. And then you screwed up the things, you brought the pain home, and all of a sudden there's a car, there's a house, this big mess. We don't need the mess, okay? The registered owner of your car today, it's very simple. You're going to change it to the division, to a division. So look at the registered owner. It says you right now. That means you're a duck and a sheep. At basically, let's say Sam's or something, you get a bumpity bump. They want to see the registered owner, which is you. I want it changed to a division of you, okay? I want you to understand under this division here, corporation, every one of these is entitled to an SS4. Debt follows tax ID and SSN. So we're going to protect our family. You understand that? So what do we do? Now, if you're jacked up on credit cards, you're going to create supply credit to create cash to pay down your debt ratio. You backed yourself in a corner. You should have never did in the first place. But again, that's what I say. That's what I want you to do is play with me. This is credit cards. Okay? We're going to basically establish new credit, which you're allowed to do without screwing it up. Because over here, this might be a mess. This is the line of defense. If you get a paycheck, it is taxed. Your paycheck is taxed. We know this, taxed. No problem, taxed. But again, the house payment, we know that 24 years of a house payment is interest. We know the last 6 years you can pay off the house if you want to. But again, this here, all right, again, someone's to say don't buy a house, but they have houses. It makes no sense. It's like double talk. If your house payment, you can offset the interest rate, and the house payment's exactly what your rent payment would be, would you not want it on a house? Property taxes are write-off as well. Yes, you got to pay it. But again, what do we do? All right, instead of making someone else rich, why don't we take our house and let's buy it my way, because I think you bought it wrong anyway. Write it down. Escrow, close, homestead trust. Escrow, close, homestead trust. Understand? Homestead and an irrevocable trust. They should have did that before they handed you the keys, by the way. Then I have to explain half the people what a homestead is and irrevocable trust. In the future, your house will be bought through the trust. You have one of you, husband and wife, sign for the house, not both of you, never both. Why? We have to plan the problem. If we lost our house, they can actually, the creditor, give it to the IRS as a 1099-C. That screws up both of us simultaneously. No. We're each other's backup. A backup for a backup. You understand? We don't bring the pain home. Okay? We don't bring the pain where? Home. So again, house and car. You're going to play my way because why do I think? I'm sorry, I think your way sucks. That's just the truth. But it's just my opinion. I make millionaires and billionaires, and I help you from beginning to end. You're stuck with me 6 days a week. Okay, live, holding hands. We're going to sing Kumbaya. We're going to play car, house. Get in the money, get in the money. See, I don't understand. When you drove by that Wendy's restaurant, why don't you own the thing? Why don't you own 25%? I go in there earlier. They want $1 million, Ray. Okay. We need to put 10% down. That's 100,000. Wow. How about 3 of you with me being the 4th one? We take checkbook money right here, blueprint money right here, and we put 25,000 in an escrow. Each one of us put money in an escrow. I might partner with coaching, but you own that piece. That's your piece forever. So you own a piece. Because you didn't buy a piece, you took 50,000 or if not more in your life, you kind of wasted it away. Once you buy a piece, what does it give you? Auto income. We got to now go back to the credit score because you screwed it up. Every dashboard shows you a graph. This is a graph, simple. We're not going to repair your credit because the HR 9991 is going to help get rid of those flaky companies. All right, hopefully it's all done by January. Here's 200 points in 90 days. Here's 200 points in 90 days from a 479. Here's 200 points again and again and again. The problem of most of these people like you is your debt to ratio. You're not in a rapid score, a rapid refresh, and you jacked it up and it's got screwed up. I'm going to help rebuild you, and my paralegals will help you as well. But I'm going to hold your hand and show you what needs to be done, and I'm online 6 days a week. You see, all right, here's ECAS. Hey, how you doing today? Love to see you again. How quick can a 9 divisions, all right, obtain franchise? How quick will you listen and learn and do what you're told to do? See, it goes back to you. I have over 51 escrows lined up, and we're lining up probably about 3 to 5 million next year. Would you like one of them? Okay. I'm going to say 6 months because I don't know you yet. I'm getting to know you. Can you do it 90 days? Yeah, but I'm not going to say 90 days. I'm going to say for someone who's slow, 9 months. I'm going to give you something you never got in your life. I'm going to give you where you need to go in the first place, and I think you kind of blew it. But again, that's going to be on you. I'm going to get you there. Simple. We're going to see it. We're going to believe it. We're going to go get it. But again, this is what I line up all the time. I believe most of you, you wasted 25,000, 50, 100,000 in your life, and I believe you're disappointed today. I believe one of your friends and family kind of ripped you off. That kind of sucks. What do? We play my way. Your way, what am I going to say again and again? You're stuck with me every step. You buy a book, you buy whatever it is, you're stuck with me. 6 days a week. I've done this. Listen carefully. 49 years, 6 days a week, in person or online, 49 years. All right? This is not just one time. It's all the time. But it's up to you. There's 1,000 steps. For every one of you who have a corporation tonight, or an LLC, or whatever you got, goodie for you. There's 1,000 steps. It's simple. If you get the Millionaires Founders Kit, it'll teach you the steps, rules, and tools. That's how I developed it for basically the 85, and I've updated again and again. This is division process. This is corp to corp. That's the old school. That's what they're trying to teach you today. They're showing you something that's 10 or 20 years ago. It's like ridiculous. Now, do me a favor. Share the live with everybody. All right. All you got to do is click the link below and get the bio. All right. What do you do? Click the link, and what do you get to do? Get some products from me and get stuck with me. Get into the link tree. That's all you got to do. Wow. Share the live. DM me, send me a message too. What are we going to do? 32 years, Bonaventure. 32 is Long Beach. 32 is Hilton, Ontario, Orange County. 4 events. Second largest advertiser, in California. So I've been teaching and preaching a long time. And I help set up the system. So I've always felt responsible that I have to help you understand how it goes to work. Because what happens, the world doesn't want to teach you anything, in my opinion. We all have an old blankety blank day. 2009, my wife wants to go out on the yacht with 72 people. Why not? Someone had a virus. I get to go to the hospital the next day and be in a coma. I get to die and come back. It kind of what sucks. The 3.7 billion was stolen. What am I going to do? It's simple. Got my wife and kids in the car. What am I going to do? I'm going to rebuild myself. I'm going to build $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I'm going to buy her next dream house. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I want you to do. See, life sometimes kicks our assets. My wife calls Ron, your district manager in my office at One Technology Drive, Irvine Spectrum. It's only 22,000 feet for that building. And what does he do? Instead of show up, he goes to the office to steal books and CDs with a U-Haul truck. Tom, my IT manager, he sells my websites and phone numbers to the highest bidder because I have 50 million people on the database. He sold it to a porn site. Never call the CD phone number, please. It's embarrassing. What do? If you want to reach your goal, listen to 3 major rules. 3 rules, okay? It's very simple. Drive, focus, and knowledge. Drive. You got to never give up, never give up. You get knocked down 1,000 times, you get 1,001. Focus, knowledge. It only takes 38 steps to reach your goal. We're going to build your life through division process. Every fourplex, everything you want to get is a division. All right, now let's write this down. I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not my corporation or my family. I believe all of you have been sacrificing yourself and your family long enough. That's got to stop. It's got to stop today, right away. I want you to take this picture. I want you to basically DM me, follow the live, share it to everybody, and I want you to get to the lake. Well, I want you to buy this tonight. I want to know tomorrow morning, every one of you spent $500 and you got the Millionaires Founders Kit ready to go. Now we're going to be at the classes and have some more fun. Every one of you, $500 tonight, just click it, scan it. That's all you got to do. Get the link below. What do? You get stuck with me anyway. Life is not fun. Life sometimes can be a royal ay. But I learned a long time ago, always good, keep my peace. Whenever what happens to me, keep my peace. I'm responsible for my family. It is my job to die for them if I had to. Take care of that woman, take care of those 6 kids, take care of the grandkids. That's a man's job, in my opinion. Everything I touched since I was younger turns to gold. Getting $1 million to $100 million is easy. Turning to $1 billion is easy. It's just leveraging the money. What do? July 5th, 2009, there's my old blankety blank day. Now I know what I look like when I'm dead. Sucks. All right, not looking too good, huh? Bad day. You ever had a bad day? It's a bad day. No. But I got a choice to come back. I didn't know I was going to come back being broke. And eating up a trash can again. Google the address. Google, take a picture. You'll find out I'm not full of lies. I'm full of truth. The truth will set you free. Every one of you, you want some of this. But this isn't even money. It's a Federal Reserve note. It's known as legal tender. You see, you got to realize how to play the game to win. My way. My beautiful wife for 20 plus years. She's my rock. She's my best friend. All right. She's everything. I will die for her. I'll do whatever it takes to take care of that family and those kids. That's my job as a man. All right. It's to man up. All right. That's our job, guys. That's all we got to do. Coma sucks. They ask her if they want to donate me. Okay. Donate. Is he a donor? Lucky they see the pink dot on the driver's license. I got a choice that day to go back. I got a choice, stay in peace or go back. Not easy. Fighting through the pain. Finding everything you had, everything you built, it was gone again and again. What do? You feel sorry for yourself or you get past go? I've been literally shot 3 times in my life. I've been knifed 6 times. Going to schools in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach and all those good areas. You got to learn to kick or to run. I'd rather die than run. Your choice. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. I got to keep my mindset. I got to stay focused. It's always good. If you want to yell at a woman, guys, shut up. Don't you ever yell at a woman. Ever. I go home to my beautiful wife. My wife has a zoo. It's like, what can I do besides love her more? I got a call to make sure all the animals are gone. They're put away. And then she'll text me because she's Colombian, crazy as can be. She's nuts and I'm kind of boring. She'll say, your babies are okay. They're her babies and my baby. Okay. Now, when I go home, I might have a lousy day. I want to scream my head off. Would you ever dump your day on your wife? You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. You don't take her spirit and crush it. My wife has 28 personalities. I don't like number 26 and 21, but I got to deal with them too. I fought with my wife when we first got married once. What happened? Very simple. Okay, I realized, why did I fight back? I wanted to win? What good is to fight with my wife? It's like, come on, why bother? Okay, I love her, and what do I have to do? So I started writing a book called Bite Your Tongue, Live Longer. Now, my wife being crazy Colombian, she says, bite your tongue, live longer. Okay. But I learned something. Okay. All right. If I just bite my tongue and shut up, a woman is a tape recorder. They're going to play it back. You can't take back what you said. So you got to shut up. You want to scream, scream outside. Because that's the only thing that cares. You got choices, ladies and gentlemen. See, when we want to keep our peace, we want the American dream, we have to reprogram our thought pattern. We have to see it, believe it, go get it. We have to understand, fight through the pain, and we have to learn to be better people where you need to be today, what you were tomorrow. But it's a choice. I'll tell you to scream to yourself. I want you to plan the problem. He wants the fourplex. I want him to plan the problem because that needs to be a division. If he buys it through a corporation or LLC, if they sue that, they sue him. He's a duck and a sheep. I'm doing it for the family. Boom. That's all it takes. One lawsuit. And if he's married without an agreement, they're both ducks. Here's the wife going, why am I named in the lawsuit, honey? Why? We don't have an agreement. See, some ladies aren't going to like this. I have a prenup and a postnup with my beautiful Colombian woman. Why? Because it protects her. Do you realize if they sue me, they can't sue her? They sue her, they can't sue me? When David Kinner stood there and those auditors, 2011, trying to get my goodies back, all right, that auditor says, hey, I don't drive a Lamborghini. Why do you? I'm a smart person. You're a ding dong. That's what I said in another way. Then it's like, oh, we're going to basically give the bill to her too. David Kinner stood there. He owns Death Row Records at the time. It says flat out, Mr. Reynolds has a marriage agreement, prenup and postnup. Well, is it dead? Yes or no? 5 days after they were married, signed by 9 attorneys from the top of California. I plan not to bring the pain on. Do you understand me? Can you turn these up? A marriage agreement, all right, mine just says cheat clause. If I cheat, she gets it all. I cheat, or she cheats, I get it all. That's fair, is it not? If we have the agreement, they sue her, they can't sue me, they sue him, they can't sue her. Should we not protect the family? Who takes care of the kids? You don't buy the house together. You don't buy the car. Joint? No. We never use joint. We never use joint. Write it down. From now on, you're looking at everything as or. Or. You never look at and. And is for silly people. Okay, or. Okay, or. There's your focus. I'm going to repackage your whole life so you can get bulletproof and understand one thing. When you get to millionaire status, no one takes it away. I'm going to repackage everything you do. We're going to do whose way? Whose way? My way. Because your way, what? We're going to plan the problem. We're going to plan. We have these problems. We watch TV every day. Unfortunately, like here, nice guy. He's at the coffee shop. He looks around. All right, nobody's there. What does he do? I fell. I can't get up. Ay. Unfortunately, the world wants to sue people. And if we don't protect ourselves, we're ducks and sheep. I want you to protect you and your family. What is the goal? What is the goal? Income first, income first, income first. We pay our bills, know our numbers, and what do we get to do from there? We get our credit back to 750 and above, and we go corporate division process, which you do simultaneously if you want to. But again, it's a choice. What do I want to do again? Kids. I want every one of you tonight to click the link below. I want you to go basically here, all right? And I want you to even scan code if you need to. I want you to spend $10. I want you to get this for your kids in high school and college or grandkids. I want you to read it too. I want you to know your rules and tools. That's a tonight thing at $10. Got it? That's what you need to do. DM me, follow me, tell the world, because I'm on TikTok now. We're going to blow this up, have some fun. I'm going to change the world because that's my goal. That's my dream. Simple. What did you do? You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business with our friends and family today. Oh, goody. We're going to jack it up. We're going to drop the score, get stuck, can't get it anymore. We're going to bring the pain home, you and me. We're going to hawk our house too and be silly and dumb. Well, that's what you did. Sorry. You all did that. Why? Why didn't you know the rules and tools? Where you been? I mean, I'm the godfather of credit. You can't miss me, hon, everywhere you go. It's simple. 60 billion of credit for clients and myself for over the years. Never bring the pain home. We wrote SSN, SS5, 1040 tax return. Here's SS4, some more. What did we do? Look at the form. What did we do? Simple. Most people didn't pay attention. I want you to look at the SS4 right now. Public record, not here to be sapient attorney at all. It says right there. It says employer, entity, or individual person. Employer, entity is a division, or individual person. A person, but here's our problem. You do this for you. No. You do it under the corporation. It's a division process. So we can separate liability to protect the family. We have to protect the family. We can't bring the pain home. Look at it. I got lucky when I was used and abused. I learned to pay attention. It made me fight to get out of hell. And I would read book after book after book. Yes, I went to school. I did the test. I got the paper. They didn't teach me diddly squat because any ding-dong could go to school and memorize the answer and get the paper. We learn life by doing life when it kicks our ass. We got to protect ourselves. You're doing this. Stop it. I designed it. All cards fluctuate but two. Sticky. 25% rule. If you take a card past 29% on any card like that 10,000 right here, you're basically yellow, then red. You need to focus on what I tell you today because they didn't teach you the rules and tools, and I will. I helped set up the system. I was behind the scenes for Yarborough, TRW, Experian, my way. Even the NACB certified me. National Association of Credit Bureaus of America. The rules and tools. This is what they need to teach you, the rules and tools. Because that's what matters. And now we set up like we started beginning tonight, knowing how to pay a card, fast pay, quick pay. All these things make sense. So you're not turned down on the next card. You're allowed 6 inquiries in 180 days anyway. Chase has a 524 rule. So learn the rules and tools. If we don't learn the foundation of the rules and tools, how are we going to get there? How are we going to get there? I'm willing to what? Sacrifice the division, not the corporate family. That's what you should say every day, every day, every day. We have a problem. A lot of us want to get rich. I want to be rich. I want to do this. What they look to do rich. Everybody making money in social media today, 3 years from now, will be broke. It's just the science of it. Because they're getting rich, it doesn't last forever. They think it does. It does not last forever. They will not be number one because someone's trying to knock them off to be number one too. You got to fight through the pain. If you don't create auto income, there's a problem. We're getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as we used to be. None of us are. So what do? All cards fluctuate but two. If we jack up the right card during a bad day, bad week, bad year, you don't ruin your score and you can get more. Every one of you deserve a 750 score. You're good people. You're great people. You're here. I'm proud of all of you. But now I need to add pieces. Chapter 18. Look at it, please. Look at it. I need you to focus so much in this brain of yours to record. I need you to understand. I'm not here to be sapient attorney, but there's chapter 18. It's right there, right there. What did it say? I'm 7.5 years old. I'm listening to Mrs. Hope's poker game. These rich and famous people going blah, blah, blah. I wrote it down. They said a corporation is a legal person. It says may sue or be sued. So if a corporation is a legal person, Supreme Court deemed that to be true. Now understand, SSN, that's you and me, getting a paycheck, tax, and probate till we're dead. SS4 doesn't pay tax till we're profitable. What? No tax till we're profitable. And debt offsets taxes. Borrow money is not taxable. Did you write all those down? Did you write them down? See, with rules and tools, you can actually accomplish the goal. I was 7.5 years old when I heard that. You see what I just circled on the bottom? It says not required to file fictitious business name. It's true, 17983. That I knew I was wrong when I was 9.5, by the way. I went to the library at 7.5 years old. I didn't know what it meant. I wanted out of hell. This is winning the credit game. There's 2 variations of this book. It's very simple. I wanted to change the world back then, and even to this day. My desire is to change the world. Is that okay? Can you let me help change your world and DM me? Can you share the love, share the like, and share it to everyone else? Give me hearts and all these goodies. Help me get to the point that I get 10,000 followers tonight. Everything's possible. I told my team I needed 1,000 a day. That's not possible. Yeah, it was. Everything's possible. Click the link in my bio. What are we going to do? Simple. You're going to understand. You could actually take a picture of that too. Very simple. What do we want to do? If we have a problem with our credit, what do we do? I don't believe in credit repair. Look at the SS5. It's right there. It's SS5. It's right there. SS5 equals Social Security number, SSN, and 1040. It's right there. It's right. Public record. Here's the SS4. It says employer again and entity. You hear the word entity, right? Or individual person. So I can get that too. What do we do? Simple. It's right there. If we understand banks, grocers, and cities use corp to corp, that's what they do today, and they've done it since the 80s and before. But again, I believe it should have been changed. I changed in 85, 86. If I have a division of my name, which I do, I have several of those. Understand, when I signed the lease for the building, I signed the lease for the building. I gave them the deposit. I signed Ray Reynolds, but I put SS4 because I'm allowed to, because I have a division of me. You see, I don't want to be a duck and a sheep. If the building doesn't work, I need a bigger one, or there's a problem. What do we do? Divisions. I'm willing to sacrifice, not my corp, not my family. I will not bring the pain home. When I established the dashboard in 1987, this is what it looked like back in 87. It's simple. It allows SSN, SS4. It's 4 categories. Let's watch it and write it down. For a person, a corporation, a division, or a subsidiary. So banks use corp to corp, which is subsidiary, so they bankrupt pieces and they get to write off their taxes. So they're playing the game to win. I just want to have the ability to not bring the pain home. Here's Uncle Nate. Thank you today. I love their email you sent me too. Man, I'm going to give you 2 years of my time and do everything you say. All I need is 6 months to a year. But here's the problem. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Once I get you to millionaire, you're not going to go away. That's right. 3 people tonight are my clients for 30 years ago. They're still here again and again in their what? Generation. You're going to want me to coach you the rest of your life. How's that? That's half the fun. But what do? Understand something, please. Here's our problem. We bring the pain home because we don't know how to play. And we got to play my way because it's the only way it works as we play this game. Today, let's say you're jacked up on your credit. You're jacked up. What does this mean? You're jacked up on your credit and you have to reduce the debt. Every car you have to increase the limit or reduce it. Increase or reduce. Write it down. We can get supply credit like I did up to $53,000 to reduce your debt. This is why I want you to share the live tonight. Share the live with the world. All right, click the link below. All right, all you have to do is get to my bio and get a hold of me. You're stuck with me. You get something with our team, that's fine. But I'm the class, and you're going to learn what needs to be done every step of the way. I don't have excuses. 18 years ago, okay, I'm an affiliate to creditors. I'm an affiliate. What does this mean? There's 119 creditors I can represent, but I don't like any but 10 of them. I only like 10. If we today, you look at every cash application for business, it has division process on it. I got him to do that 18 years ago. Unfortunately, I got delayed in a coma. Coming back in 2011, helped people as well. Then we also had a pandemic. Let's get you to play my way. Why? It's simple. It's right there. When I bought the Lamborghinis, I have a collection of cars. They're not my cars. They belong to divisions. I'm sorry, I'm not silly enough to put them on my name. If the Lamborghini's bought through a division, by the way, here's the keys to that one. Bum, 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 bum. Not mine. But here online, you go, oh, they see these people. You can only write off so much of the core. Stop it. I don't care about the write-off. I care who's liable in a bumpity bump. If it's a registered owner, it's a division. And nobody wants the division's fault. I'm not a duck and a sheep. I don't want a pain to come home. So I protect the corp of my family, and it's a division process. And we got to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Maybe we have to bankrupt the peace. We get to play my way because your way. What did I going to say? We can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. We can play the game to win. We never had to bring the pain home. Never, 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 never. Focus today, please. Focus. Your car will be absorbed as a division of corporation. Absorbed. The corporation, you will drive a company car. They'll write it all off. Your LLC will become an S corporation because I said so. Until we get to 3 to 5 million. Then we're going to change strategies again and again. You never change or keep the same strategy for everything you do. I signed the lease of a building right there. Division of me. What do I got? I buy a building. I buy a fourplex. I buy a house. It's a division. Because if something goes wrong, they're going to sue the division and not the corporate you. Why do you want to be a duck and a sheep? Kind of sucks. SS4 was designed to receive money, not pay taxes until they're profitable. We watch rich and famous people borrow money to buy goodies, and they never stop the bouncing ball because they don't pay tax. Hey, let's shut up and join them. Is that okay? Daisy chain. Write down daisy chain of credit. Write it down. 1988 had a problem. They're shrinking my limits on cards. 1989, I developed something called daisy chaining. Do you know under the Fair Lending Act, American Express will say, would you like one of these? Would you like 99 more? 99 more? We're going to play my way because my way works. What does this mean? We're going to get a credit card. These are 100,000 paid over time limit. So what we're going to do is get a $100,000 card here. So there's $100,000 on one of those cards. There's 200,000, by the way. Times 9 divisions equals $1 million. 1 million. So every one of these have a line of credit, has a credit report, Experian, Transfer, and Equifax because it's allowed to. Only one of these, what does it get? You're limited how much credit you can get. Then you have to leverage more money. This is 9 divisions. If I want 9 houses, 9 Wendy's, 9 Jack in the Box, 9 storage units, I need 9 more. So if you ask me, Ray, how many divisions should I have? You know the number's 18. You see, numbers don't lie, only people lie. Only people lie. Numbers don't lie. I like the numbers game. We got choices. When I studied the Rockefellers, they're my favorite, by the way. I like the fact that they didn't have to get even probate crap. Kennedys, Hiltons, Firestones, Gettys, and Fords. So learning how to play the game to win. So yes, you're going to see that you need an LLC with a trust. Oh, goody for you. You're missing half the pieces. Getting to pieces is a division process. We play. There's that corporation again and again. You see, I wanted out of hell so bad. I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. I didn't like eating out of a trash can. Well, what did I do? I heard a corporation's a legal person. I'm 7.5 years old. Library, Torrance, the police department, next door was a library. Ma'am, what does this mean? I'm excited. What does it mean? She walked away. She was rude. She was rude. 5 minutes later, here's a microphone. Here's the book. I read the book. I'm looking for a blueprint. It says not required to file. 1984 changed for me because I got that letter in the mail about franchise tax fee. So what do? The lie. I'm sorry, you lie to yourself. I'm sorry the world lies to you, I believe, but it depends if you want to focus. When you sign for the car in a corporation, you sign for the building, you sign for the credit card. If you're in the corp and they file bankruptcy, they come get you. You're the duck and sheep. I'm not here to be shaping an attorney. I'm just telling you what's public record. The ability to protect your assets. What if we had a division of you? The ability to protect your family. Isn't that important? Tonight, one of your assignments, write it down because I'm going to give you a lot. I'm going to give you so much tonight. You're going to just, wow. We're going to do it again and again and again. Share the live. Share it. DM me. Click the link. Get to the bio. Get me. You're stuck with me. You buy anything from me, you're stuck with me every step of the way. I don't let people down, ever. So I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to be bossy. I don't have this. I'm going to do this. No. You're going to do this, period. You're going to write down sos.whatever state you're in tonight.gov. You're going to do it now because I said so. I need you to understand God gave me a place to tell you what to do, and I need you to follow through. That's just what I believe. Look at your corp tonight. Look at your LLC. Your name's all over it. Your name's all over it. So they sue you? Why don't you create a line of defense? A line of defense is division process. Why would you bring the pain home? I never got a home. Every time I watch TV and see this family, I get tears in my eyes. I had to hide it from my wife and my kids because it hurts me. I wanted it too. And that sucks that I didn't get it. But you did. You better cherish it. I had to give myself permission to get married. I didn't have to be a father or husband, all that stuff. I wrote a book, all right? The father I always wanted. I designed a book to say, this is the father, my fantasy father, and I wrote the book, and I lived, that's my story. That's how I raised my kids. 5 beautiful girls, a beautiful boy. And what do? We don't bring the pain home. No, 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 no. Tonight, I want you to get your golden ticket. I want you to focus. You don't have enough money coming in or a paycheck, you need a raise. I want you to understand, if you set up a nonprofit corporation today, before this year's ended, the IRS will basically get you an exemption. They'll even backdate it for you. Next year, you got millions and billions given away. Nonprofit, grant money. That fourplex, like I said, I'd turn that into hospice house for elderly. That is $100,000 a month grant money. $100,000. He's going to get a fourplex to make money. How about we turn it into a fourplex, into a nonprofit division, and let's get $100,000 a month. I'll bet you can understand the profit nonprofit working in conjunction. What do you think? Articles are free to everybody. Free to everybody. I give them away for free to everybody, period. But again, what do you need now? You need the officer's list. I want to do that for you. My way. I want you to use my address here. My address here. I don't want you to use your address, okay? Then I want to get the tax ID for you. Then I want to put you in a nonprofit workshop. Then I want to set up the experience engine and Equifax reports to that so I can build $100,000 of credit to the nonprofit. Would that be okay? Tonight, the specialists don't even know this. I'm giving it away for $500. They're going to be screaming right now. What? They sell for $5,000. I want to help you get your exemption. So if you're serious about getting a raise or some nonprofit work or profit corporation, there you go. Scan it. Take a picture. DM me. Okay? Click the link below and check out my bio now. What do we get to do? Share the like. Share the live. We get to tell everybody Ray Reynolds is on TikTok now. Yes, I'm on TikTok now. I was the second largest advertiser in California. Wait, I'm number 1 in this. I want to show the world the truth. I don't like blah, blah, blah. I'm rich. Yeah. What a bunch of ding-dongs. We got a choice today. This choice is up to you. I want you to go get some Trump money next year. Take a picture. Take a picture. See, you're going to get to the point, you're going to say, I like him. And, I remember my wife at the Bonaventure. Here's my beautiful wife. I'm doing this lecture, blah, 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 blah. This woman got upset. She's walking out the door because I'm saying the truth. My wife says, where are you going? I don't like him, but I'm going to the ATM machine to get some money for him. Okay. See, understand something. You might not like me all the time, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Not everybody likes me and everybody likes you. Peekaboo. Take a picture. This is what I call simple. They're ran by management companies. I don't care what you do in your fourplex, all your pieces, do that. But let's get one of these. Let's get one of these auto incomes. Why? That's the way it works. Auto income. So what do? We have 51 escrows lined up for next year. We're going to need more. And our goal is between $2 or $3 billion next year. We're lined up over $1.1 billion right now just to play it. You want to play? You want to play? But I'm going to line it up. If I get you the line of credit called checkbook money, blueprint loan, you're writing a check to escrow. I don't ever want that money. Are you kidding me? I don't run a Ponzi and I give people barely nothing back and I'm on rich. That's not me. You're going to own a piece in an escrow. You get that piece. It's yours forever. Now you got auto income. Auto income. No excuses. For the money you kind of waste and kind of pissed away, what are we going to do? I'm going to give you a daily, your weekly, and project list. I'm going to be telling you what to do. I like to do it for the next year or two. Is that okay? Can we play my way? Please, please, please. It's like the client this morning goes, hey, I remember from Repackage America. Yep. And only what? Incorporating you. And only in America. I gave to Don King years ago for his movie and everything else he's doing. The goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. I need you to write down 2 things now. So I told you you're going to work. Every time I have a lecture when I was at the pond or all these other big events, fantastic. You're not going to see all these people on stage telling their story. After the third story, you've heard enough. What about me, 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 me? I'm going to give you a workbook. You're going to work the book. You're going to take notes. You're going to check it twice. And we know if you've been naughty or nice. Simple. We're going to play my way. UCC1, write it down now. UCC1. The nice gentleman wants that fourplex today. Okay. If he doesn't have a chattel mortgage and a UCC1 on his renters, when they don't pay, he gets to go away. My way, we win, even when we lose. Irrevocable trust. I want to know where your goodies go when we're gone. We're going to play my way. Goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies? I don't own any goodies. I have nothing in my name because I'm not silly enough to do that. Why would I do that? That's how you lose your goodies. So we're going to have an irrevocable trust and play my way. What do? How many divisions do I need, Ray? How many what? See, in the apartment complex, understand something. Okay, when I had and helped Linda, one of my clients from 1986 took the Hyatt Hotel in Texas and traded it and converted it to the apartments. She calls it the Blueprint Apartments, by the way. Working in conjunction, about $27 million, profit, non-profit. So how many divisions she needed? 126. See, apartment complex needs a division per unit to separate liability. But again, in the beginning, why don't we just get 18? But it's going to be up to you. What did I put in my first books? This. That's in there 40 years ago plus. I created division process in 85, 86. And that's what I do everything for me, not to bring the pain home. All right, come on. All right, pandemic slowed me down a little bit. Now I'm on TikTok. We're going to play this, blow this up, and have some fun. You're going to share the live. You're going to show the world Ray Reynolds is on TikTok. Why? Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to play my way. I'm going to get you to million to billion. Is that okay? We play my way. Here's a corp. Here's a division. 3 subs. More. These are called subdivisions. I had to create subdivisions for my apartment complexes. I want to be the bank. So understand that I create up to $16 million of credit. Every division has its own credit files. So I can get daisy chain process. 1985, 86. Okay. What happened in 1988? I got $53 million of credit cards. They're shrinking my limits. If you don't use the card, they usually shrink it. That's scaring me. What do I do? Library time. C191D. It said I can loan money as a corporation privately to people. So I wrote in a book. Everything I do, I write books. Books. Why? It helps people get a workbook and understand how to play the game. So I wrote a book called Buckets of Money. I took 4.6 million out of the 53 million and I loaned it out. Yeah, I did that. Isn't that fun? I actually dissected it to loan it out to people. I invented Homestead Blocker. You see someone in Chatham Mortgage, they don't pay. I get all their goodies. This is for what? $190,000 a month on 4.6 million. And then basically when I got done, it was 1989. Wow. Did you know the notes behind that were $1.1 billion? We could actually become the bank and do it again and again. But it's up to you. We play. One of my first cars was a Quintos Lamborghini. I bought it from an auction. Now I lied. I'm a liar. Sorry, I'm a liar. I bought a car at an auction. I had a race car, then my race boats, and I had a motorcycle and all these pieces, and a building and even a boat. The auction said I had to have a driver's license. I didn't read that part. I borrowed this kid's driver's license. No, his birth certificate. His name was Dan. I went to the DMV and got a driver's license. I was driving since I was 12 anyway. So I lied and I asked God to forgive me. It said I was 4 or 5 years older than I was. I've had a beard since I was 12. Is that okay? My first car is a Lamborghini through a division. Wow. The yachts, the race boats that's have my name on the side of it, marketing tool too. Why not? You see, they're not mine. Where do they belong to? Division. So here's the Lamborghini Quintos. Well, that's not the Quintos. This is the LP 640. Okay. Got to mix it. Okay. Here's the key. If I bought it through me, it would screw my credit. They're paying me $6,900 a month. Like I told Rob, no, till you're doing $5 million plus. You don't buy a Lamborghini. It's about $10,000 to run the car every month. But my name's on the license plate on the doors too. Wow. But it's a division of a corporation. Why? Because there's always going to be a bumpity bump. It's not mine. I got the keys. Is that okay? Even on the door, it says the Ray Reynolds University is a marketing tool too. We play my way. All right, this is the Diablo. What do we do? It's a division. It's right there in the DMV. Whoa, goody. Not mine, but I like the twins. We lived in Coral K. My wife and I went to San Francisco. We left the garage door open, and those cars were sitting there. Yeah. We came back. What? We didn't close the garage. Lucky it was a gated community with a guard at the door. We like that with a gun. What do? Not mine, but got the keys. Not mine, got the keys. Oh, I like goodies. You like goodies and goodies and goodies and goodies? I like goodies. Would you like some goodies? It's fun. Why not? Every goodie, the gift that God gave us, the ability to play. Even the Duffy said the Ray Reynolds University too, marketing tool. Wow, we get to play the game to what? Win. I like to win. Don't you like to win? Isn't that fun? Bum, bum, bum. But they're not mine. I like having toys, but they're not my toys. They're entities, and the entities have these goodies, and they get to write it off anyway because they gave me a problem in the 80s and 90s. I didn't like the fact they said you loan to value problem. No. Got millions in the bank to the corporate structure. You tell me what I can do? Are you kidding me? No. Separate liability. So it's like my wife's car here when we got it. It's simple. Okay, it's fleet price. Fleet price, write it down. All right, division process, fleet price, tax ID division. It's a complete write-off. It's not even her car. It was actually registered to the division of a corporation. That's how you play the game to win. Is it okay we play my way versus yours? I don't like your way, sorry. But again, that's just the ultimate goal. Besides, this guy's a news guy who came to one of my events in Newport Beach. That was fun, seen on TV. Goodies, let's get some goodies today. Which reach the dream, think to be the impossible. I've done it all my life. I've helped 50 million people understand the division process. We get to play. Let's play my way. Let's focus on 2026 for you. Why? Because every time you have a New Year's resolution, what do? You give up what? 3 weeks later or something? No. 2026, you're stuck with me. We're going to do it my way. 1981, I'm at the YMCA helping Marines throughout the Marine base and having fun in El Toro. This is only 13 feet. I could take 2 steps and jump and kick 13 feet in the air. I didn't have to do flippity-dippity-doos, but I hit my head. Okay. What do? If we focus, every goodie's a division because we have a liability problem. So if we focus, we can get through anything. We can accomplish the goal. There are no excuses. That represents 1,013 divisions. 1,000 how many? My professor years ago said, Ray, you're paranoid. Yeah, I am. Someone's trying to take my goodies. No, thank you. They're not my goodies. You can't take them. I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not the corporation and my family. What about you? We play my way. By the way, it's going to be boring and steady. Boring and steady. Can you do that? Can you write that down, please? I want to do a blueprint. I want you and I on the phone. I want you and I focusing on your past, present, and future. And this is where you kind of blew it, in my opinion. Now, did you file a bankruptcy in the past? Did you seal your record? Do you have a tax problem? What kind of bankruptcy did you do? Did you mess up Chase or American Express so they don't like to forgive you? You need to find that out as well. Family, we have one of those corporations. What kind you got? You need 18 divisions minimum. That's the minimum count. Simple as we play. We're going to have an irrevocable trust. That's what I said today. Isn't that fun? The car is a division. Your house should have been escrow closed homestead trust. Most of you didn't do a homestead or a trust. But again, that's kind of silly and kind of dumb. But now, from now on, the house is going to be bought through the trust. That's right. Buy the house through the trust. We're going to focus on auto income and cash flow fee per time. It's in my book. When I was 15, I wrote it. 15. Winning the Game of Business came out when I was 16. I wrote that in my books. All right, someone else likes to use my goodies. That's just typical things. Cash flow fee per time. A blueprint call with me is $5,000 normally. The office is selling it for $2,000 right now. If you did it while you're online with me, that means now, you click the link below, get the bio, and you basically from there, all you got to do is play with us tonight. And what you can do? Very simple. All right, we're going to play and we're going to win. There's your scan code. That's all you got to do. See, you got to decide which part, what product you want to get in to start with me and get to know me. I get to know you. The goal is don't let the opportunity pass you by. The ultimate goal is for you. But again, you're stuck with me, whatever matter what you do. I'm going to read you the story. I'm going to read you the book. Help me help you and other people. For the client that says, or the person, I don't have enough money. Start small, build up and away. Give us referrals. Give me followers. Give me 100 followers tonight and I'll do a blueprint for you for free. Give me 100 followers. Go ahead. All right, because I'll come through. Can you come through for me too? Share the live with everybody. We get to play my way for a while. Always good, always good. It's a mindset. I trained myself that as a kid because they go, are you okay? They didn't care. Always good. Keep your peace. Thank you, Jesus. Very simple. Analytical 750. We have the Credit Karma. We have the Experian.com, all these pieces. Okay, let's understand. Credit Karma, in my opinion, not here to be safe an attorney, should be fired. They're going to die 6 times. They have no phone number to help you. They don't have Experian. All right, again, I need Experian because that's what the banks pull, but it's going to be up to you. Analytical does something different. There's a new dashboard that's out there, and I want you to understand you basically do the bio, check the link out below, and you get stuck with me, and you get a hold of them too. What does this mean? Chase Bank, personal and business cards, up to 22 months, no interest. If we line that up, is that okay with you? If we line it up for you? But again, they do something weird. They're going to call you every 46 days. They call you. They tell you what's next. They monitor and they tell you what's next on the phone. They're going to say, this is what you need to do. They're not going to let you go till you get to the 750 score. And then what do? They analyze you for free the first time. They charge like $25 a month. It's ridiculous. But again, we got choices tonight. The next thing is they're helping your Dun & Bradstreet and Treasurer and Equifax business reports. So your choice is simple. You take a picture, use the scan code, and you just click the link below. All right, that's all you got to do. Click the link in my bio. Then you're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you. Skippity dippity doo. We're going to play my way. Your choice is to learn. I will teach you more in a day or a weekend with me than you've ever learned in your life. But then you have to write it down and start recording it and follow through. 5 classes live on Friday or Saturday, 2 on Friday. I'm online twice a day, 6 days a week. Do you want to play? Do you want to win? Yes or no? It's simple. All you got to do is share the live with everybody in the world. DM me, show the love and what I want to do and be part of my fan club. Is that okay? We play my way? Let's say today that we're going to want to get what's called auto income. I'm going to say we're going to look at corporate credit, all right, for the corporation. Set up the credit reports for you if you allow me to do it for you too. Borrow money is not taxable, and you have the ability to use the corporate credit to buy an income. What the income should be is very simple. A fourplex, an apartment complex, a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, a storage unit, a laundromat, a car wash, or even my printing business years ago. And all what had one of the first books was payphones. I'm doing $6.6 million a month in payphones, silly stuff. It's just kind of fun. What do you get to do? My way. Do you want to be a millionaire? All right, I've been in for, all right, okay, I've been basically for 2 years. I'm a veteran. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Seriously. Okay, trying U.S. Army, VA loans for a house. Well, you have your GI Bill, okay? There's different ways to do this. Let's line you up with Navy Federal Credit Union. Let me line you up for USAA, okay? See, I wanted to be in the Air Force, but I was already in a government program, sucked in when I was 14 and a half. I got caught trying to list for that too. But I also got my Navy because I was basically in the government's little program as a kid. So let me help line you up for that. Maybe we can help you and get you that process of that house. If not, maybe we can use the GI Bill, do other things as well. But again, there's all possibilities, maybe a division. But you can't buy a house to a division if you're going to live in it. That's actually you through the trust. I can repackage you and help you do that. It's not a problem. How about this? Okay, you're a vet. All right, I want you to basically, I'm going to DM me. We're going to talk about Pathlight. I'm going to show you what I had to do for my beautiful wife. Okay, because I have my divisions of me. Okay, I got approved for $840,000 our house. My wife said, honey, find the house you want. It's right here in their inventory. She didn't like anything. She picked a house in Anaheim Hills, 4 bedrooms, okay, bonus room, pool, and spa, 3-car garage. Leased to convert it to a mortgage 12 months later. So I'm going to show you all kinds of ways to do this if you allow me to. And that's half the fun. Do you want to be a millionaire? Please say no. Please say no. Please. I mean, I'm tired of watching this. Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Look at me. Ooh, goody. Don't buy your house, but I got $52 million in houses. Stop. Let's look at the audience. Let's read the room. 97% of people fail within 3 to 5 years. 97%. So that means we have to read the room and read the audience. And let's help people get to that 100,000 a month, 100,000 a year, and what, $1 million a year. That's the goal. I want you to have 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit, simple. I want you to have 9 auto incomes. I want you to be very serious of creating each division of $10,000 a month times 9 plus a parent company is $100,000 a month. That's what I want you to focus on. There's your goal. The goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? I'm going to repackage you my way. I think your way, sucks. Division process, 1987. Yarbrough and I wrote a book called File Segregation. I don't like it. Rating divisions take 90 days. I don't care what it takes. 90 days. Well, he wanted to kind of bend the rules. I don't want to do that. But he's security chief at TOW Experian. What happens here? Division. My dashboard allows me to use a social security number or tax ID or nothing at all. I can use history. Watch what happens. If I use history, it establishes the Experian, Treasury, and Equifax on a corporate division process, okay? Now I got credit reports. If I get credit to the parent company, I can daisy chain it to all the divisions, understand? Daisy chain it to the divisions, okay? And that's what the ultimate goal should be for all of us as we play the game. Tonight, you'll take a picture of this. This gives you the opportunity. A division is about $1,000. They're not cheap. But with that division, you have credit reports, and we build credit and the history right to it. And as we build credit, if you allow us to build credit as well, that division has its own credit files anyway. So now we can multiply the credit. It's like the 100,000 times 9 more. I can build you that 100,000 to $1 million of credit if you want me to. It's up to you. But again, what happens tonight? We're running out of time. So the goal for me is very simple. What I like to do for you is give them away. All right, we lose our shirts on these. This is where the team doesn't like it. But again, I give away for $99 each. Is that okay? It's kind of like, it just covers the cost of putting it together. So $9.99, $18, $16.99. And what do? Click the link below. Take a picture, scan it. That's all you got to do. You're stuck with me. You're stuck with me. If you want me to build credit to you, because a lot of times they want me to do this, see what happens. Let's watch. I have 42 million of credit here, and I have a dashboard of about 62 million. What does that mean? If I build credit to you or your corporation divisions as I position you, I'm allowed to use my history. So the limits I get you are bigger than you can get yourself. Now, I get 2 choices. It says when I get a card lined up for you on my division and on my history, what I get to do, it says separate billing or authorized user. I only do separate billing, so you get your own account. If we wanted 25,000 in credit today, the office is about $2,500, 10%. If I did it, it's $19.99. But again, that's what you get to do tonight if you want to, but it's up to you. And then from there, you can take a picture and get to the bottom of the link as well. All right, what do? The credit, go click the link below in my bio. It's simple. I like simple. If you want me to bill 50,000 in credit, we're going to do that too. Maybe some for you and the corporation. So the bottom line is you can click the link below as well in the bio. What do? The 100,000. 100,000 should be positioned for you or if you and the corporation, but I'd like to build you 200,000 in credit. See, our problem we have with us personally, if we jack up our credit 29%, which most people need to get to that point, that leaves us about 71,000 of safety when we have 100,000 credit. Safety is the key because there's no reason to jack it up because these don't fluctuate. Keep in mind rules and tools. Since I was involved behind the scenes all this time, I can tell you how to play the game to win. 100,000 in credit by itself, I give it away for $5,000, but it's up to you. What do? We get to go past go. Your choice is how you want to play. When you get in and what piece you do. 800-254-9506, all the office there, no problem at all. What do? I want you to focus tonight and understand what piece can I help you with to get started? What can you do to share the life with everybody you know? I want my 10,000 followers this week. I like them tonight. All right, but again, I only want to help you, help me if you want. But share the live, share it. Show the world Ray Reynolds is now on TikTok. We're going to have fun. We're going to change the world. Reaching goals. It's drive, it's focus, it's knowledge. And I like that God gave me the brain to understand how to focus with you. Tonight, if you wanted a lot of pieces together, it's very simple. Okay? The office does this usually about $3,200. Here's a starter call with me. That's 30 minutes. Here's a millionaire's founders kit. Here's a rebuild. We're going to rebuild. We don't do repair crap. Sorry. We're going to look at personal rapid rescore. We're going to give you a corporation profit or nonprofit. We're going to give you basically $10,000 of credit. Would you like $5,000 you in the corporation? It's very simple. So what do? I want to control a nice $6 million house. Well, that's great, but the reality is that's under a trust. All right, that $6 million house should be trust. For me, the biggest house I ever built was like 22,000 feet. About $10 million. To me, that's a waste of money, to be honest with you. I think we should go down to earth more. I mean, we don't need more than 7,000 to 8,000 square feet or 10. It's up to you. But again, I don't want to spend $50 million for a house. I think that's a waste of money. I think we're here to help people. But if you want a $6 million house, no problem. I'll show you how to buy it through the trust. Okay, always under the trust, has to be. Because what we have to do is we have to pick that trust and set it up to buy the trust. We've got to protect that asset. That's an expensive house. But again, all right, again, what you want to do, I can help you do that too. Now, here we have pieces. Okay, so take your picture. Understand, the office sells this for about $3,200. What I like to do, because right now, time of the year, is very simple, kind of give it away. This here would be a starter blueprint with Ray Reynolds. That's me. I give it away for $9.99. It's a giveaway. The office doesn't like that because they make commission on all the pieces they sell. We have to be honest. They make commission when they sell something. They make a friend make a buck. $9.99 if you basically what? You click the link below in my bio. There you got to do it. That's all you have to do. And share me. Please help me help you. I'm learning how to do TikTok, and you have to master that as well. And I'm doing my best. Was I let God do the rest? Amen to that too. Now, here's something you have to understand about me. I'm usually here by 3:15 in the morning. My wife had to realize when I fall asleep, I meditate. I'm out in 3 minutes. That freaked her out a little bit when we first got together. Then I wake up early in the morning because I get up at usually 2:25. All right, and right now it's been at 1:45 in the morning because I want to get up. I'm ready to go. I'm excited, ready to go. I want you to find some me time. I want you to find a way, all right, because I spend all the time with my wife, my kids, in her zoo, skippity-dippy doing her dogs and follow her everywhere she goes. So I want you to be a puppet master. I'd like you to focus how we control $2.2 billion in real estate at one time, and the 21 cars in the collection. They're not my cars. It's not my real estate. I'm never going to say I'm rich. I think rich is stupid because I believe the IRS is listening. If we focus on income and we get money through the corporation, no debt, what? Corporation receives money, no taxes due to you're profitable. Debt offsets taxes. We can finance the business and we get a paycheck. What does that paycheck need to be to offset the taxes anyway? And also that $6 million house, where is it at? Because you have a millionaire tax in California. All right, so we get to play the game to win. It represents about 1,013 divisions. I want you to focus on boring and steady. I would like to change every one of your lives. I've analyzed over 50 million people in the years and having millionaires and millionaires, and people come back, hey, you're still here, Ray? Oh, yeah. I called the other day. I heard you died. Yeah, I got to come back. Is it really you? Can I talk to him on the phone? Can I hear his voice? Boring and steady. Take a picture. No matter what you do today, I'd like to have you basically get checkbook money up to $150 from the bank. I'd like to get you $250,000 blueprint loan. This money, you take a part of it, you write it into an escrow. I'd like you to help me line it up. I'll line it up for you with my Vice President Santos. He's been in mortgage and real estate for 30 plus years. We line it up, but you're writing a check. I don't want that money ever. I do not do investments for you ever. Never, never, never. I'm going to help you, coach you. I'm going to basically line up an escrow. And you're going to write a check to escrow so you get a deed of trust. You own a piece. You own a piece. That's yours forever. Take a picture. There's your future. That is your future. Take a picture. Print it in color. Laminate it. Put it on your refrigerator, your desk at work. Make it your screensaver. Get to do what I did. I always got possessed. I'm not going to stop till I get it. And that's the goal. I want to go get the goodie. I want you to get the goodie too. If you're focusing on $10,000 to $1 million a month, understand, I got to the point we're doing $1 million a day, by the way, all right, 2006, 7, 8, 9 a day. Not hard to do when people want $1 million of credit and give you $100,000 to do it. What do we do? Today, If we take checkbook money or blueprint loan or DSR loans or whatever it is, we're going to play my way. This means 3 of you and me in an escrow. That means 3 of you and me in an escrow. All right, I line up a business. Let's say it's a storage unit, no problem. It's a car wash. It's a laundromat. It's a dry cleaner. What do? It's ran by a management company, and we need $100,000 as down payment. 3 of you and me, that's $100,000. There we go. There's our 10% down payment, seller finance, and we're going to get, after all bills are paid, about $3,200 a month. That's $3,200. Is that good? It's not rich, but it's auto income. You own the piece forever. And what do? You do it again and again. If we took $50,000 for storage unit fourplex, that's 4 of us again. What do we at? $200,000 to put the down payment. Now, see, more down payment, more goodies, more income. $5,600. This is not your income. Listen carefully. This income belongs to the corporation. We want to do it 10 times, 9 times. We want $100,000 a month. Then we want you to get a paycheck and let your house payment offset your taxes and break even. I want you breaking even. Your lifestyle is your income. Your income is your lifestyle. You got it so far? You're going to pay as much tax as you have to. Again, what do? Here is 5 people plus me. We put 75 down. We close escrow, all the bills are paid. We have to $7,500 each to the corporation. Again, corporations do not pay tax till they're profitable. Okay? You're going to change your mind. No. Never. I've done this for 49 years, playing the game to help people. All right, we're going to get to the point we play the game to win. The ultimate goal. What do? What if we put $100,000? I need $1 million down on a Wendy's restaurant. $1 million. Okay? If we each put $100,000 down or a little more, can we close the escrow? Seller finance? Yes. Only basically 3.5%. And Wendy's failed anyway. You've been driving by one since you were a kid anyway. What do? We play. That's 96.20 up to that per what? Entity. I got clients that own a bunch of McDonald's and get $60 million a month. So we play my way. There's your future. There's your 2026. If you do today and you basically DM, share the live, okay? All right, click the link in my bio. That's all you need to do. You're stuck with me. You will become a puppet master. You will never say, I own anything. No. All right, we're going to do what Rockefellers did. Your division will be number 4A. We're in an escrow. We're telling escrow that we have 4 to 10 people in the escrow. These are entities of corporations. So my corp has number 4. Your corporation has number 4A. You have a B, C, and D. That form said husband and wife in 84. All right, it got modified 10 times over the years and approved. It's an entity of a corporation, an entity since 1987 to play the game. My problem, I had too many escrows lined up. I had enough people. So what did I do? Simple. I got to line up my clients and call them my soldiers. Okay? I am, or didn't have own my corporation. I want to auto income, eyeglass, all right, making process. Okay, well, that's a division. But I want you to change what you say. I have my own corporation. I give them for free because I want people to understand how to play. You have your own corporation. You control the corporation. You're a CFO. I want you to learn to take the word I or my corporation. No, the corporation I'm the founder of, okay, has the ability. That what you do is a liability. It's a division. Every business is a division, whatever kind you have, division. Management company. Because if they sue the corp, they tend to sue you. That's not good because it's on Secretary of State's website. If you play with me for 90 days, it's simple. What do? We get to the point I give you $100,000 or personal or business or combination. The blueprint call. Monthly calls every 3 weeks. We're on the phone together every 3 weeks. The 18 books is the real estate system, financial system, the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The divisions, 18 of those, use $18,000, 1,000 each. This is about a $30,000 package. The office had it listed for 10. They gave it away earlier today for 7. And the bottom line is me, I give it away for 5. See, I don't get a paycheck. What I create is dollars goes into the office, the employees, and takes care of them. Because I'm trying to change the world. I don't need a paycheck. I don't want one. That's the ultimate goal. We get to play the game to win. And that's what the goal should always be for all of us. I'm not rich. I'm just manage millions. Well, that's the goal. You manage millions. Okay? I'm not rich, but I manage corporations that have basically hypothetically millions and billions. I don't want to say I'm rich. I'm not rich. All right? Simple. I don't need a paycheck. I don't need a paycheck. I got everything I want. So I want to just go get it. That's how it works. We could play. Take a picture. Click the link below. Get in my bio. Get to know me. Broadcast me. All right, what do you need? Share the live. Share me. I'm on TikTok now. I think we're around 4 or 5 weeks. We're going to play. Let's say today you're very aggressive like I am. I would like to line up 6 to 10 escrows for you. 6 to 10. This is going to get you 100,000 a person in business, 200,000 in credit. That would be the ultimate goal. From here, it's very simple. We're going to blueprint you. We're going to be on the phone every 3 weeks. We're going to line you up for escrows again and again and again. I want you to have 10 escrows next year. That creates up to 100,000 a month. Is that okay? That's auto income. No matter what you're doing over here, that's auto income. Your other business would be divisions. And what do we have? You have income coming in without even thinking about it. I think people blow it because they didn't create auto income. They drove by what they actually, it's an opportunity, like the Wendy's, the storage unit, the laundromat, the car washes. I don't understand. That's 27,000. Simple. Winning the Game of Business is my first series that I created in 1976. What do? If you put $2,500 down, you could do that. All right, get started from there. What happens next? Well, if you pay the balance right away, you still get 300,000 in credit. If you don't, you only get half the credit. That's how it works. But again, the goal is to play. And the office discounted that today for 20. If you did it, because I have only one left anyway. I have one left for my coaching for this year. Okay, you basically click the link below in the bio, and guess what? It's $10,000. There you go. Now you're stuck with me for a year. Well, I only have one left anyway, so the first one that does it, you're stuck with me for the year. We get to play the game to win. I like that. 800-254-9506. Now, there's different kinds of loans that we do this. 30% drops your score. 30% always drops your score. You have to do exactly what I said to do, all right, because I help write the rules behind the scenes anyway. All cards need a sticky. 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Get that to your head. Again and again, understand how to play the game. If we go after American Express, these get you a blueprint loan up to 250,000. So where are we going to get the money from? They offer us, what is it they offer? They offer 99 more cards. That is ridiculous, 99 more cards. But that's what they offer. So please join my fan club tonight. Okay, be a fan of Ray Reynolds. Let me share this with you. We get to play the game to win. Now, American Express, they do up to 250,000. Let's watch what happens. 250. You actually become the bank, and you can turn it into installment loans. You can have multiple escrows close in at the same time if you want to, but it's up to you. They want to see your bank account for the corporation with the divisions, all right, having up to 100,000 in another bank account per month. If you don't, I do. So I can show that for you as we play the game to win. I have all the pieces you might be missing. They actually bought franchises. Is that okay? Let's own a piece, please. If you had auto income, no matter how good or bad day you might have, the money's being paid, the bills are being paid, your family's okay. That's the goal. We get to win. And for the one that says, I don't have money, give me referrals. Referrals get you in the programs. All right, give me 100 followers tonight. Share the live. Here's the goal. I'd ask a person a question when I was a kid, they'd say no. I realized no didn't mean no, that means they didn't know how. It's like when they said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. How do you do that? I couldn't get an answer. I got, that's about it. They could not answer the questions. We have to stay safe, strong, and do our best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. I'm a pastor. I'm licensed in California. I'm a sinner. I make mistakes. And I got my great, basically at home, my wife and my kids. They get to tell me, Daddy said this, we got to fix that. Okay, no problem. I got my critics. I got them on the queue. And I hope I did good tonight for them and then for me. If not, I'm going to hear it too. I end up rhyming all the time. It's kind of fun when I make stories for my kids. Tonight, you have the opportunity to play. You have the opportunity flat out today. Get to know the rules of God. Your choice tonight is simple. Click the link below. Click the link below in the bio. Share the live. Help me get more followers. Help me get to American Dream. What happens if I'm already signed up with you? Find pieces we need to do. What pieces are we missing? What pieces you don't have today? Okay. See, it's like I noticed the name James. I realized the email, and if it's the same client, I've already talked to you twice. If you're signed up already and you're a client, let's add the coaching process to it. What pieces are we missing? I got a client the other day. Ray, I only have $500. Can I get into a program? Yes. You got into a program. You bought the Millionaires Founders Kit, $500. Hey, Ray, I got this. It's working this on. What do I do? What is the goal? We analyze it. What does this mean? I can tell him exactly what needs to be done to make sure he gets to 750 as fast as possible. Rules and tools. And that's what he's doing. He's going to finance him more and more and more as I build him up and away, just like I can do for every one of you. It's simple. Okay? It's very simple. They're going to basically, it's like they're saying, call the office. That's all you need to do. We have people here 6 days a week. I'm online usually 7 days a week. See, on Sundays when my wife and daughter go shopping and my son's in a class or something, I'll come over here to the office because I'm bored. I'm not the guy that's going to watch TV and yell at the TV, blah, blah, blah. If I'm bored, I'm online. That's how it works. But I'm online twice a day. Get to know me, I'll get to know you. Your goal right now is to share my link, share me with simple, share the live. That's all you got to do. All right, be following me. All right, click the link below. That's all you got to do. Let's get to know each other. Because guess what? I'll build you to the American dream. I got no problem doing that. All right, I carry a $5 million bond. I'll always make sure you understand how to play, and you're stuck with me every step of the way. I don't have excuses. I don't have excuses, and I don't want you to have excuses either. We are going to work together. Whatever you do with me, I'm online 6 days a week. You're stuck with me. Let's do our best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget the end of the day. It's simple. God loves us all. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for helping me on TikTok. I want to get to the TikTok, be number one on this TikTok. If I can be number two in Los Angeles for advertising, let's see what I can get as high as I can. I want to help as many people. Can you help me help you? Have a great and blessed day.